Today I'm investigating the two types of tow hitch available from Land Rover for the L319 Discovery and the Range Rover Sport L320. We also have the new kit for attaching them. I have here then a standard 50mm ball with an adapter to standoff adapter for, I think, Alco caravan hitches. Need that bit of extra room between the drop plate and the ball, and a Dixon Bate 3.5 ton combined ball and jaw and pin hitch. Then the so-called Land Rover fixed hitch plate, which actually is just a detachable with some extra bars and facility for mounting two heights there, and there's a drop plate where you can drop it another one, and it says you shouldn't fit a pin type coupler. And then we have the notorious detachable swan neck, which is of a fixed height and there's nothing you can do about it. So I've been comparing the heights for the Dixon Bate and the standard caravan type hitch are both the same height. So we'll just use the one, and you'll see that the Dixon Bate 10mm lower than the removable, which I've always found the removable to be a bit high. So that's a good feature, and you can put a drop plate on there as well, which will drop it even lower. And then we have the new kit supplied by Land Rover for stopping this one from falling out. But if you've got this one, they won't give you the kit, even though, as you can see, it all fits the same. And these ones do drop out, just like these ones do. Just because you've got these bars on it doesn't mean it's not going to drop out. They support the left and right. The lateral forces and not the vertical force. So these do nothing to stop it falling out. So I don't see why they haven't put these on. If I was going to have one of these permanently fitted on my car, I would either acquire one of these or one of Ryan Wild's very good stainless steel 8mm stainless steel plates, which does the same thing. I'm going to attempt to fit the so-called fixed bar into the socket one-handed while filming with the other hand, which, you know, it doesn't go that way around, it goes that way around. Okay, it goes that way around with a little pin forwards and the big pin recessed into the back. And I locate it into the hole, which is clean and hardly ever been used. And then we attempt to slam it up into place, which seems to have happened. And then we're supposed to use, then I normally use a big hammer. There. That pin's gone in all the way now. And because the spare wheel's in the way, I can't feel up the back to see how far the pins come out. But that's close enough. It appears to be in the right place. Now, I'm going to have a go to fit this, which I'm going to have to do off camera because I need two hands. The restraining kit from Land Rover for the recall helpfully has these nuts which fit into the holes in the receiver and are helpfully marked left and right. So you should be able to get them in the right one. And left is the left-hand side of the car, where the driver sits on a left-hand drive, just in case you have any problems with that. And I know quite a lot of people do. So now we're going to fit this into that hole. Okay. Alright, I've got both the nuts in place. Now with the D4.5, with this spare wheel guard, you have to jiggle the plate into place, so I shall have to do that off camera as well. So here's the plate fitted. It's a neat job. Why they didn't have this from the very beginning, I don't know. They thought it wasn't necessary, and it's taken them 20 years to come up with this. The spanner's nice. Why it's got 14 and a 15 end, I don't know. It only needs a 15, I think. They couldn't be bothered to get one with only one end, I suppose. It was cheaper to have one with two. Been nice if it had been rotating, but it's not. It fits well. It's long enough to give you enough to get enough torque on it. Yeah. Obviously, this is fitted to the drop plate version of the detachable tow hook, which allows you to fit bike racks and things. Yeah, if I'd got one of these fitted permanently to the car, I'd definitely be looking at trying to get hold of one of those. They'll be coming onto the second-hand market quite quickly, I should imagine, because lots of people have got them who probably are getting them who don't need them, and you might be able to persuade Land Rover to give you one, even if you've got one of these, by saying you haven't got one of these. You've got the other type. I don't know. Have a go.